Simply Sensational Saturday. You got to love that alliteration to start your Sunday morning. That's right. Simply Sensational Saturday. That's what we'll call it yesterday because the majority of the handicappers, in fact, all but two, I believe, had winning days on Saturday, and all the guys with big plays cashed in with ease. We'll talk about that in just a moment as I'll run down your hit parade and tell you who's hot today and who's got the big plays as well. Chief among them, Shawn Michaels, another 100-dimer, guys, and he owns them in the NFL. Plus, you had to love it. I gave you 2 more free picks yesterday. You may have laughed, but did I not tell you? Beaches, blondes, and bikinis. That game was just too easy last night with Hawaii. I saw a couple of other handicappers jumping on the rainbows last night. Lang 7.5 points, winning easily 23-7 over South Alabama. Beaches, blondes, and bikinis. Guys, I hit it every year. You ought to pay attention to these freebies, too. Free winner as well in Kansas State, drubbing Texas yesterday. And, of course, I hit my best bet with Pittsburgh to snap a 3-game losing streak, which is really all that mattered as far as I was concerned. So, today I have 3 more free selections for you coming up in just a moment. And FYI, the free picks and college football releases paid in free picks the past 2 Saturdays. They only went 8-1. The overall free pick run is, 12-3 over the past 8 days, and I've got 3 selections coming up in just a moment, highlighted by your game between the Packers and the Vikings. But first, let's talk about Shawn Michaels. Yesterday, came out with the highest-rated play again of the season in college football. In fact, of his career in college football, another 100-dime play, another 100-dime winner, and it was another teaser winner as well. And it was really a cool teaser because if you bet Boise State yesterday, you know how miserable you feel today. But Shawn had Boise State along with Arkansas State in a teaser yesterday, and you won. And as he says on the site, aren't you glad you didn't play Boise State straight up? Try to say that 3 times quickly. Go ahead, I dare you. It's Sunday morning. Because as you know, Nevada came back and got the back door yesterday against Boise, so that definitely screwed a lot of bettors. But again, he cashed in, and it was a teaser play as well. Now, today, back to pro football. These are the numbers. Pay attention. Phenomenal winning streaks. Today, first of all, 100-dime NFL winner number 26 out of 34. 26 out of 34, that's over a 3.5-year period. It also happens to be his teaser winner, number 29 out of 39. After hitting his 2nd straight college teaser, as I told you yesterday, a 100-dime play as well on Boise State and Arkansas State. And $10 bettors in football, college and pro combined, have now won $10,075 following his betting advice in football over the past 3 years combined. Now that, my friends, is one hell of a winning streak. Also, congratulations going out to Trace Adams. As I told you yesterday, normally 1,000-star play is his best bet. Very often, he raises the bar to 1,500 stars, but the past 2 days, he had consecutive W-wager 2,000-star releases, and he won them both. Friday night, UCLA against Stanford in the Pac-12 title game. Yesterday, 2,000-star winner, easy. Georgia, wire to wire, getting the cover. How the hell did they not win that game? You talk about clock mismanagement. You talk about brain freezes. I mean, you can blame the quarterback. You can blame the players. But ultimately, isn't it the coach's responsibility? How the hell did they mismanage that clock down at the end of that game yesterday? Oh, my God. But anyway, he cashed in with Georgia for his 4th consecutive W-wager winner, 2nd in as many days, and 7 out of 9. FYI, today, he has a 1,500-star raise the bar winner, number 4 in a row. It's on Houston and Tennessee. He just hit one last Sunday with San Francisco getting the job done at New Orleans. So that's what Trace Adams has going today. Chuck O'Brien. Let me just quickly recap what his last 3 NFL plays have been. Thanksgiving Day, 60-dime winner on a New England Patriots. You know what happened again when they took on the New York Jets. Then he cashed in... oh, God, let me, I'm doing this off the top of my head, guys. Last Sunday, 60-dime winner on the Indianapolis Colts over Buffalo. And then Monday night, 75-dime winner on the Carolina Panthers. Well, today, the highest-rated play of the season, the highest-rated play of his career, first ever 100-dime NFL release. Bigger than the 2 60-dime winners, bigger than the 75-dime winner, 4th straight NFL winner overall. He says his side wins by 2 touchdowns minimum, and it goes at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Not only that, but it also happens to be winning day number 8 out of 11. The past 10 days, $10 bettors following his betting advice, no matter the sport, have won $2,400 and $40. So that's what Chuck O'Brien has going today. Also want to say congratulations to Craig Davis, who yesterday hit his 100-dime teaser winner, number 5 in a row, Hawaii and TCU. And now it's back to the NFL, where since the last season ended, dating back to last season, I should say, $10 bettors have won $5,535. Today he has 50-dime winner, number 28 out of 45. It's his underdog game of the month. It also happens to be winning day number 15 out of 23 overall. And one other guy I want to tell you about real quick is going to be Jeff Fenton, because Jeff Fenton today has his second biggest NFL release this season, 100-dime underdog shocker of the year. His last 100-dime release was in college football back on November 10th, so almost, 3.5 weeks ago? Minnesota, 2.5-point favorite, won 17-3 at Illinois. This play is just as strong as that one. So those are among the hot handicappers today. Before we get to your free pick, let me now get to the Charity Play of the Week promotion. As you know, Charity Play of the Week is something I started last February. Once a week, I find a handicapper who has a big play. I give it out to you for free. If the play wins the following day, right here underneath the video portion of this report, you will see a story and a link to a charity, a family, an organization, somebody that needs immediate financial assistance. It's something that I've decided to do because I believe there's a greater good to be done in gambling. I also believe that in something that where you need positive karma at every corner and every turn, this is a great way to produce it in our lives. If the play loses, of course, hey, that's the way it goes. There are no guarantees in gambling. I can't tell you that more than enough times in the past 25 years. So, without further ado, let's turn to Scott Delaney, because today he has his 50-dime AFC total of the year. It's on the Dolphins and the Patriots. It goes at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Let me frame this play for you. Yesterday, he had a 59 play, part of a 2-0 sweep yesterday. It was his Big Ten championship game winner, Wisconsin. I think the Badgers are still scoring against Nebraska, last I checked. And really, did they really bring Bo Pelini in here because he was such a defensive mastermind? I mean, seriously, have the Cornhuskers played any defense at all the past 3 years that you have seen? I mean, they're an average team, and they're playing in the Big Ten, for Christ's sake. Anyway, Wisconsin was a 59 play. This play is just as strong. If you were to buy it, it would cost you $69. You're going to get it for free. All you've got to do is use this discount coupon code, Scott69, Scott69. SCOTT and the number 69, no space between Scott and 69. If you're a newcomer to the site, never made a purchase before, guys, you have to create an account. You go to Scott Delaney's page, you put it in the shopping cart by hitting the Buy Now button. Then you'll see a little box. If you have a coupon code, apply it here. You enter that coupon code I just gave you, Scott69. It'll take $69 off. Boom. Gives you $0, gives you the play for free. It's that easy. Newcomers to the site, takes you about 30 seconds to a minute to create an account. That's how easy it really is. Everybody else, you know the drill. I've given out over $1 million in terms of retail value of these plays since February. We have helped a lot of people, a lot of families in need, a lot of kids especially. And I'll be honest with you, I generally tend to lean towards children when it comes to these charity play of the week promotions. And I think I made you a lot of money giving them away for free as well. So let's hope that play wins today. Again, his AFC total of the year, 1 o'clock Eastern Time kickoff. It's the Dolphins and the Patriots. I don't even know the play, but I'm thinking about that game here. Dolphins haven't been scoring. Patriots scoring like crazy. Yeah, I'll tell you, and that is a scary, scary game on today's card. Patriots and Dolphins, because you know the Patriots have scored like 193 points in their last 2 games. I think it's like 104 or something. But boy, do you feel comfortable laying 9 with New England? Could this be the week the Patriots lay an egg? That's why I think that the total, you would think over. But at the same time, could it possibly be a low-scoring game and the Dolphins rise to the occasion? Who the hell knows? Listen, my first free pick today is going to be Green Bay and Minnesota. I'm not at all concerned that the Packers got their hats handed to them last week against the Giants in northern New Jersey. It was a game where the Giants needed. They were coming off 2 consecutive losses in the bye week. Packers had won 5 straight games, but let's face it, the injuries have certainly taken their toll on the Packers, and they got bushwhacked in that game, but now they're back at Lambeau. Big bonus for Aaron Rodgers is that Greg Jennings is going to see his first action after missing 7 weeks. Now, listen, he may only play 20 plays. But 20 plays of Greg Jennings is better than anything else that Aaron Rodgers has had, because he's finally getting a full complement of receivers back. Now, The problem with the Vikings, we thought early in the season if they knocked off this 49ers, they won 3 of their first 4 games, this team was going to start rising up. Then they got crushed at home by Tampa Bay, and it's really been all downhill. And the reason why? Christian Ponder. Christian Ponder. I mean, we have to ponder whether he really is the Vikings quarterback of the future because he has not played well here. I mean, last week, 22 of 43, 159 yards in a 28-10 loss at Chicago. Percy Harvin is still out. And without Harvin, that cripples the offense because he is the most dynamic player on the team. Yes, I know they have Adrian Peterson, but they need Harvin for that passing attack to go. He makes things happen, especially in the open field. Minnesota's lost 3 of its last 4 games. Packers had won 5 straight before losing to the Giants. Packers have won 4 straight in the series, covering 3 of the last 4. They're on a 10-3-1 ATS run as a division home favorite. I'm going to go with them. Oh, by the way, Aaron Rodgers, last 3 starts against the Vikings, 76% completions, 11 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, average of just a shade under 300 yards per game in those contests. Last Sunday, I hit my $5 best bet on the Indianapolis Colts at home against Buffalo. Today, I'm going to go against the Colts as a free play, and I'm going to back the Detroit Lions. Listen, their playoff aspirations or hopes or dreams pretty much dashed after that overtime loss on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? So it's going to be all downhill the rest of the season, but I like them in this spot. And I know the Colts have played really well here over the past month and a half or so, but I also know that the Colts went to New England and got crushed by Tom Brady a couple weeks ago. Now, I don't expect the Lions to put points on the boards like the Patriots did. But then again, Matt Stafford has quietly put together a season, really a pretty damn good season, all things considered, and that being that he doesn't have a ground attack to get any support from. In the overtime loss against the Texans on Thanksgiving Day, 31-61, 441 yards, 2 touchdowns. Problem was, Matt Schaub and the Texans shredded that Detroit defense for 501 yards, running for 205. I've mentioned many times here that I thought the key to the Colts' turnaround early in the season was the development of a ground game. First they started Donald Brown, but then he eventually lost his starting role to Vic Ballard, the rookie out of Mississippi State, I think it is. But what concerns me, and I'm the guy that had the Colts last week against Buffalo at home as my premium play, is the fact that they were only able to run for 87 yards against the worst rushing defense in the league, that being Buffalo a week ago. So I don't think they're going to gouge the Detroit rushing defense. I think the Lions will be able to put more than sufficient pressure on Andrew Luck in here. The line has gone up as the public has bought into Detroit. I think the public is in the right spot here. I don't care that the Lions are in a 7-15-1 ATS skid. I don't care that they're 3-7-1 against the spread in their last 11 at home. I think the Lions are the way to go in this contest. Your final free pick is going to be Cincinnati and San Diego. I'm going to go with the Bengals here. I mean, the Bengals certainly are a consistent team. They won 4 in a row, then they lost 3 in a row. So, yeah, I'm sorry, they lost 4 in a row, and they've now won 3 in a row. Let me get my streaks right here. They're coming off 34-10 win over Oakland. Big deal. Anybody can beat the Raiders. If you breathe and you field 11 players, you can beat the Silver and Black. Andy Dalton, who was challenged earlier this season by Marvin Lewis to show some leadership and more consistent play, has certainly responded. 9 touchdown passes and 0 interceptions in the last 3 games. Chargers, of course, found a new way to lose last week because everybody has that 4th and 29 play in their playbook, and that's what the Baltimore Ravens use. Dumping the ball off to Ray Rice, and that ultimately rewarded them with the overtime victory, 16-13 in San Diego. And really, you look at that game, I mean, Chargers should have won it. That's the bottom line. They have lost 6 of their last 7 games straight up. They have only covered twice in that 7-game period. Cincinnati, 10-4-1 against the spread, their last 15 on the road. I like them in this spot. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the way they've been running the ball here. I like the way Dalton is playing with the confidence he had a year ago as a rookie in this San Diego team. Norv Turner is a dead man walking. Is it Alex Smith? No. I can't think of what the damn general manager's name is. Smith, I think. Who knows? He's probably going to be out of a job here soon. A lot of turmoil with this team. I think it's a good spot to take Cincinnati. So the Bengals, Lions, and the Packers are your 3 free plays. You've got the Charity Play of the Week promotion as well. The AFC Total of the Year on the Dolphins and the Patriots. Good luck to you all, and I will catch you again on Monday.